What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Blue Zone, and this is Davion Hartfield, the host.
And I'm Nico Viesca.
I'm Lucy Manis.
I'm Max Fembers.
I'm Jerry Martin.
Alex Trejo.
Yeah, we're just going to recap about this past week against Otay. I mean, simple as that. We lost. I don't know really else. I feel like we really you lost to ourselves. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like this team was definitely not better than us any sort of way. Like, I think we beat ourselves, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know, like our team wasn't working as a team as we should have, and we wasn't as locked in as we should be. And like it's tough. It's tough knowing we lost to a team that like is definitely not better than us. Like, in no sort of way. In this how they celebrated in our field, how they disrespected us. Like, we're really eager to win and to dominate, and to make sure that never's gonna happen again. And it's like, bro, I feel like I just got broken up with after this loss. Like, this it hurts. It hurts losing. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like some people on the team just don't know like how does it feel to really lose. Like, some people, it's like first year on varsity, really, and it's like they don't know how to lose in front of this, like in front of the student section, in front of our family and everybody. You know, it's tough. It's like it's crazy. It's like someone died. That's like I know I'm being over dramatic, but like I hate losing. You know. I'm gonna pass it on to Lewis, and you know.
And in the offense perspective, as I'm the quarterback, I think we didn't execute and came as a team like in the offensive side because we could never score. Nico was the only one who scored in offense, and the other ones was punt block and pick six. So we like as an offense we couldn't come together and do something about it. So that's why our defense was hella time in the field and we couldn't help them. So they didn't even give the defense a chance because we left them like in the 20-yard line for the other team that could score. Like, we just didn't help the defense. It's probably like most offense fault, honestly. Like, we couldn't score, we couldn't help our defense to win. But like them celebrating in our field as they think that they were better than us, even though we beat ourselves, especially offense, it just makes me mad, really mad, because they shouldn't beat us. And yeah.
I mean, I just feel like we just got complacent with our 3-0 record, and we just came into the game with playing a team that was 0-3. No matter who their opponents was, no matter who they played, they were 0-3, and I think our team just got too complacent. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that led us to just losing to ourselves, basically, because like Luis and Davion said, they weren't better than us. We just got too complacent with how we were playing in the recent weeks, and we just weren't shooting for something better than the next week. So
I honestly agree with what everybody said. Well, just playing the game and just realizing like that the little things like at the end of the day were the reason why we lost. Just little penalties, people not doing their assignments, just little things like that. And yeah, like we're obviously like we know we're a good team, and you know we've worked hard to get to this point. But I feel like this loss is only gonna make us like a better team, and not only because we get to bounce back from it, but we also get to learn and like figure out like every game's precious. Like, we need to take every game seriously, and we need to play our hardest every single game, and you know make sure we capitalize. As someone who plays both offense and defense, I definitely think that both sides of the ball made a lot of mistakes. Defensively, we let up a lot of big plays, and just people not doing their assignment or just taking the path to least resistance. That includes me, and even like on offense, we couldn't drive the ball, we couldn't sustain we couldn't shoot clock, and we couldn't sustain a lead just because we couldn't really put up that many points. But yeah, it's just it comes down to little details. It's not like the big we didn't make that big play or this and that. If we would have just played our football and just kept playing the way we know how to play, we would have easily won that game. But instead, we obviously came out with a loss, and now we get to go see how we're going to bounce back against Coachella this Friday.
Yeah, basically what Jared said, it was just the little details throughout the whole game, and just some people not doing their jobs when it was needed to be done. And you know, like, our defense was pretty good, but then we had some mistakes that could have helped us not let them score, even myself. But yeah, just our offense just not communicating well and just not doing the little details and just letting the defensive line get into the backfield. Like, you know, just the little details could really like benefit the game if he did those, and just felt like we also like lowered our standards just because we were 3-0, and yeah, it's just like, you know, it's all about the little details in the game. If everybody does their job, then we should be good and come out with a W.
You can never get that loss out of our schedule again. And yeah, but it's time to move on. It's really time to move on. And yeah, and it's going on to this upcoming week. I just feel like we just got to lock in with Coachella. Like, we've been practicing very hard. We've been strict with that stuff. Like, I mean, Monday, oh my, okay. After the game, we already knew, like, Monday was going to be, Monday was going to be, I don't know, first thing first, like, right after, like, we had film, and then weights, and then we had a long practice, you know. But, you know, like, we needed that. We needed to, like, really lock back in, like, really know. Like, everyone knows, like, we shouldn't have lost that game. So, yeah, we're ready for Coachella, ready to put on a beat down and get a dub.
I feel like this week we've been more focused after that we got humbled. And honestly, I feel the defense and offense especially, we are, like, more locked in. And we got, like, we're actually making plays even at practice. Like, our practice as a result of the game. Because if we practice hard, we're going to do a hard game and a really good game. But we practice soft, like we were practicing the past weeks, we're not going to do it good at all. So that's what's happening the past weeks. On the offensive side, we weren't practicing hard. So that's why we were like didn't score a lot of points in offense. But this week, I feel like we're practicing harder and more confident. So I feel like we should be by a lot of points Coachella. But we have another practice today. We should be dominating practice and do really good.
I mean, yeah, coming from that loss, we really needed this fast pace. We needed all the weights, the film, the 3-hour practice. We needed everything just to be able to come together, put us together more as a team, more intensity on us. I think the humbling of the team after the loss to OTI was really just a matter of, like, as a time to just go hard and just, like, put it aside and just put it in the past and just grow from it and just give us a reason to go out there even harder every day and just be able to go out there and practice and work hard for the win against Coachella on Friday.
Honestly, this upcoming week is definitely. I talked to Coach Pitty a lot after the game and the next day after, and he was just telling me that we gotta bring up the intensity in practice. Leaders who need to step up more and lead the team and not just let everybody just mess around, and truly really lock in for the game. Like, now they understand what we're talking about, like when we're messing around, and then it kind of costs us in the game, because we're not paying attention and we're not doing the little things correctly. So I feel like that's honestly been the biggest thing. It's just been focusing on the little things that we got to do in practice. Offensively, just making our throws, running the right routes, making sure we get our blocks done, and defensively, just making sure we play sound and fast, physical. Those are honestly the key things that we're going to take into this week. Like me personally, I'm going to make sure that we're never too cocky again, because like I said, any team could beat us, just like we can beat any team. We just gotta make sure we play our brand of football and don't lower our standards for anyone. And I feel like that's what's really been reflected in these practices.
Yeah, and that's probably the best way to put it. Like, for sure. Like, honestly, I feel like we needed this heavily as this into season. I feel like it's gonna prepare us for the future and for the playoffs. And yeah, and I feel like this concludes our podcast. And in Blue Zone, I want to thank all of y'all, and I'll see you.